Good afternoon and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now, the decision to roll back FYUP has left some students worrying sick about their future. Those currently enrolled for the BTech courses will have to wait for the Academic Council to decide their future today. They are holding a protest march outside Shastri Bhavan. BTech students of Delhi University are demanding that their 4-year curriculum should not be changed into a 3-year course. The agitating students demanded that their course should not be converted to BSc and said that they would continue to protest indefinitely till a written assurance on the same is given by the Commission. In fact, it was only yesterday when the face-off between Delhi University and University Grants Commission over the 4-year undergraduate program, which had held up this year's DU admissions, finally ended with the university's administration conceding defeat. Vice-Chancellor Dinesh Singh, who had kept a low profile in the past few days, on Friday issued a statement announcing that the 4-year undergraduate program would be rolled back. Now, while that happened over there, the decision to roll back the 4-year undergraduate program has left some students worrying sick about their future. Those currently enrolled for the BTech courses will have to wait for the Academic Council to decide their future today. They are holding a protest march outside Shastri Bhavan. BTech students of Delhi University are demanding that their 4-year curriculum should not be changed into a 3-year course. The agitating students demanded that their course should not be converted to BSc and said that they would continue to protest indefinitely till a written assurance on the same is given by the Commission to them all.
हमारी डिमांड ये है कि हम लोगों ने बीटेक में एडमिशन लिया, हमें बीटेक की डिग्री मिलनी चाहिए। हम लोग कोई मजाक नहीं है कि हमें बीटेक में एडमिशन देके लोग बीएससी की डिग्री देंगे। नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी भी ये कहती है कि इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट के लिए 10+2+4 है, तो कैसे हम लोग को 3 साल में बंद करके हमें बीएससी की डिग्री दे देंगे? एडमिशन बीटेक में लिया, डिग्री बीटेक की लेंगे।
We demand just only that we have taken admission in BTech and we want only BTech degree, and we also want that BTech should be continued. It should not end. I just want to just request the MHRD that they should listen to our demand. Until and unless they won't listen to our demand, we will not call our protest off.
Our demand is just that we want the BTech degree to continue. What we are saying is that the national policy is being violated, but actually BTech does not violate any policy. BTech has always been a 4-year only. So we just want that BTech to continue.
Our demand is that we should be given BTech degree since we have taken admission in BTech, and the degree should also continue. The admissions to this year also should be done in BTech since we want to.
March on, march on. March on, march on. New BTech march on. March on, march on. New BTech march on. March on, march on. New BTech march on. March on, march on. We want justice.
Well, in fact, you can hear the BTech students over there who were admitted into the 4-year course, that is the 4-year undergraduate program, not willing to abide by the rules. Now, according to them, they do not want the 4-year course be converted into a 3-year course. They say that their course should not be converted to a BSc, and that they would continue to protest indefinitely till a written assurance on the same is given by the Commission. Well, moving on, a 3-story residential building has collapsed in Tulsi Nagar area of Inderlok in Delhi. 4 people have lost their lives in this building collapse. Furthermore, we're getting information that at least 3 to 4 people are still feared trapped under the debris as the 3-story residential building in North Delhi's Inderlok area collapsed this morning. According to eyewitnesses, the incident occurred early in the morning. While 8 people have been pulled out from the debris, rescue operation is still on to save others still feared trapped. In fact, we have information coming in now that 11 people have been rescued so far by personnel of the fire department, and 4 people have lost their lives. And we're told that the building collapse took place at around 9 this morning. Now, the 4 victims who were seriously injured in the collapse later succumbed to their injuries. Now, the building was around 50 years old and a number of families lived there. The incident took place in a congested locality and seems to have been caused by construction work on an adjacent plot. The sources are also telling us that some renovation work had reportedly been undertaken in the 50-year-old building sometime earlier. Well, you can clearly see over there not just fire and rescue personnel but also local residents helping the fire and rescue personnel to remove the debris, because as of now they still fear that many are trapped under the debris. We still do not know the numbers. We do not know whether they are 10 or 5 or 4, but many residents in the locality believe that many are still trapped under the debris. Now, the BJP has expelled 3 leaders for anti-party activities. The 3 have been expelled are Suryakant Nagamarapalli, who is the son of Guru Padappa Nagamarapalli, along with DK Siddaram and Om Prakash Madnur. Now, they were expelled after the BJP Yuva Morcha demanded action against them. They have also sought expulsion of Guru Padappa Nagamarapalli. Now, the decision was taken at a district-level core committee meeting in Bidar. Now, Guru Padappa Nagamarapalli, a staunch loyalist of Yediyurappa, who had recently merged his party with the BJP and bagged the Shimoga Lok Sabha ticket, had been demanding the BJP party ticket for Bidar Lok Sabha constituency to his son. The father-son duo had opposed the candidature of Bhagwan Kuba. He was given the BJP ticket. Now, Guru Padappa Nagamarapalli had openly alleged match fixing between a few BJP leaders and former Chief Minister and Congress candidate from Bidar constituency, Dharam Singh. He had blamed Jagdish Shettar as the reason for his son not getting the ticket.
ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಂತೂ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕಣ್ಮುಂದೆ ಇದೆ. ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಜನರ ಕಣ್ಮುಂದೆ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಜನ ಕಣ್ಸಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ತೋರಿಸಕ್ಕಿರೋ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಅಭಿಮಾನ, ಗೌರವ ಅವ್ರದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂದೂ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅದರ ಋಣನ ಹೇಗೆ ತೀರಿಸ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ಕಿರೋ ಕಾಳಜಿ, ಪ್ರೀತಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಾದ್ಯಂತ ಒಂದೇ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೂರ್ಯಕಾಂತ್ ನಾಗಮಾರಪಳ್ಳಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಮೋಸ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
In fact, that was Suryakant Nagamarapalli, basically the son who was expelled along with 2 others for anti-party activities, and on the right of your television screen is his father. Now, as of now, there are calls from within the party itself to also expel Guru Padappa Nagamarapalli for anti-party activities. Well, a man was found brutally murdered in Bengaluru. The incident took place at Bellahalli near Bagalur. The deceased has been identified as 24-year-old Syed Mehboob. He was bludgeoned to death with a wooden stick. It is suspected that his neighbor, Khadir, is behind the murder and has been taken into custody by the Bagalur police. Well, a man was found brutally murdered in the city. The incident took place in Bellahalli near Bagalur. The deceased has been identified as 24-year-old Syed Mehboob. He was bludgeoned to death with a wooden stick. It is suspected that his neighbor, Khadir, is behind the murder and has been taken into custody by the Bagalur police. Well, the KPCC has convened a 2-day meeting today to introspect on the dismal performance of the party in the parliamentary elections. Party MLAs, MPs and defeated candidates in the Assembly and Lok Sabha polls are present in the meeting, which is being held at the palace grounds. The meeting, titled Chintan Manthan, will analyse the factors which worked against the party in the elections. AICC General Secretary Digvijay Singh, Secretaries Chella Kumar and Shantaram Nayak, along with Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, KPCC President Dr. G. Parmeshwar and others are present at this event. Now, the meeting has been convened in the wake of complaints regarding some leaders working against the party. They will also analyse why the Congress managed to win only 9 out of the 28 seats. The defeated Lok Sabha candidates will be given an opportunity to air their observations over here. There will also be discussions held to come up with plans to solve the problems faced by the party, if any. Now, the meeting is significant as it is the first such meet after the Lok Sabha elections and coincides with the legislature's session. And there you can see our Congress General Secretary National General Secretary Digvijay Singh, who is also Karnataka in charge, along with the Home Minister. Basically, all the top leaders of the Congress are present. MPs, MLAs, senior party leaders, those who also lost in the Assembly and Lok Sabha polls.
Youth Congress way of having assembly and parliament, Congress committees, is an issue which is agitating the mind of number of people I have met. These decisions we'll have to look at. The Congress party has to encourage the regional leadership. We have to build up the state leadership. We have to give authority to the people in states to choose their leaders. We have to ensure that the views of the state leadership are taken into consideration after taking a decision, before taking a decision.